Hey friends, as an association, I truly believe ACTAA is poised for a bright future. Since accepting the nomination for second vice president 4 years ago, we've made so much progress in how we provide communication instruction to students, what competition looks like, and what theater productions mean in a post-pandemic world. And as the world continues to evolve, we've learned to be better educators, servants, mentors, and leaders to each other and our students. We've restructured our board of directors, investing in advocacy and modernizing our association's process in many areas. And as our journey together continues, we also see many other opportunities for growth in our near future. Just this weekend, we engaged in meaningful discussion about refocusing our work on promoting and advancing communication studies in the curriculum, expanding opportunities for our students, and better supporting educators at the local level with modern resources. But just as we see opportunities, there are challenges ahead for us as well. We face massive teacher shortage and smaller membership rosters in the wake of the Great Resignation. Competition for students have spurred districts to offer more extracurricular activities, creating competition for our students in individual programs. Parental-initiated drive for student achievement has pushed districts to offer more CTE, AP, and concurrent courses that have replaced time on schedules for electives. The growth of our sister organizations like Mock Trial and Thespians that used to need ACTAA to operate now fully operate independently. All of these items influence the world in which ACTAA exists, and we must confront their impacts on our activities and seek to find new ways of advancing our work. As I look out on the horizon, I see the work that has to be done is both technical in nature and adaptive, because the challenges before us are both adaptive and technical in nature. The work that is the responsibility of us is just not our association, but our members as well. And it takes every single one of us working together at a local and state level to realize our vision, a future where every student in Arkansas has the opportunity to be transformed through participation in communication, debate, and theater arts. I see this work in 3 categories: service, leadership, and outreach. For several years, I believe our association has been at a true inflection point, needing to answer the question, what services do we provide to our members? I believe that we've done good work through the DEI task force, theater ad hoc, and strategic planning process to answer this question. And as we look to the year ahead, we need to commit to providing more regular virtual professional development opportunities outside of our conferences. PD opportunities that capture the attention of our theater colleagues, and opportunities that support the hundreds of communication-only teachers out there. We need to invest in our new member onboarding process, asking ourselves how can we automate, engage, and support new members that join our association outside of conferences. And what valuable resources can we provide educators? We annually talk about slapping conference presentations on our website, but I ask us, how can we truly provide quality, useful resources to everyday teachers to improve their classroom? Some of the work in improving services have already been achieved. Since accepting the presidential gavel, we've completely restructured the website to better support our members. We're investing in the Student Advisory Board, committing to provide leadership opportunities and training to students to grow as captains and leaders in their communities. And the board recently adopted new opportunities for ACTAA to help advocate for your students and tell your student program story through new student recognition. At Fall Conference, the board approved to offer All-State and Academic All-State designation this year, and to develop an award system for students to receive national recognition through the NFHS Heart of the Arts Award Program. Now, I know that realizing this and our larger vision of speech and debate and theater in every school will take leadership. Leadership from our board, leadership from our officers, but it will also take leadership from you, our members. Like I've already mentioned, it will take every single one of us working together at the local and state level. And I know that we're all busy, and it's not easy managing 4 to 7 preps plus a team or a production all on your own. But if this business of ACTAA is important and critical to students in our state as we like to say it is, then each of us have to make a commitment to attend committee meetings regularly, to keep each other accountable in our volunteer roles, and to show up when feedback and input is solicited. Now, I don't ask anything of the membership that I don't ask of myself or that I've asked of the board. And this summer, the board agreed to new rules to hold itself accountable. And this weekend, we committed to meeting bi-monthly as opposed to traditionally 2 or 3 times a year. We understand that our vision takes work and that we have to be accountable to that work in real time. Additionally, this weekend, the board adopted the new ACTAA in Action strategic plan. This plan outlines a series of initiatives and action items that prioritize and guide the work of our membership on how each discipline, each community, and each member can contribute to achieving our vision. Although I believe that we must commit ourselves to the work, we can't engage in the business of transforming the lives of every student in Arkansas through communication education alone. We have to reach outside of our current membership to attract new members and partners to help us advance the work. I challenge us to commit real time into exploring how we can reach new teachers entering our fields, how we can connect with existing teachers in our disciplines that feel alone in their buildings because of their content area. How can we better support teachers in schools that we already have members, but perhaps don't serve every teacher in our subject areas as well? As we work to answer these questions, the board has made real investments in seeking strategic partners to help empower, equip, and champion our mission and vision with us. This summer, the board approved a sponsorship program that will allow us to fundraise better to support our activities and to have a purse that will allow us to expand our work. We've reorganized how we communicate with members and outside audiences by streamlining our newsletter and media release process. And we hope that these efforts better gain traction with media outlets as we try to tell our story. We've invested in a plan for social media as our work needs to be promoted more than just 2 times a year when Student Congress and State happen, but year-round. And as we live out this next year, I challenge every member to ask yourselves, how can you do a little bit more to advance how ACTAA serves, leads, and outreaches for our students? I know there's a lot of work ahead, but I also know that if we continue to commit our work for a future where every student in Arkansas has an opportunity to be transformed through participation in communication, debate, and theater arts, then the future of ACTAA is bright as we all equip the next generation of leaders to think, speak, and act for a brighter future for Arkansas.